What is going on, guys? This is the Club of the Man 1993. This is episode number 201 of WWE Turn Alert. After a brief, little under a year, 11 months. Kind of as long as her last heel run was. Or, probably about the tad longer, who knows. Sasha Banks returned to SmackDown this past Friday after being absent ever since WrestleMania, which I gotta say, why is every time Sasha Banks gets eliminated from the title picture, she's not around? A little strange, don't you think? I don't know. But Sasha Banks returned on Friday Night SmackDown this past Friday. And she came out and saved Bianca Belair from a beatdown from both Zelina Vega and Carmella. They later had a tag team match in which they won. After the match, Sasha turns heel, hitting the backstabber on Bianca Belair, and puts her in a vicious Bank statement, saying how she doesn't forget. Obviously, really catching Bianca off guard, as what it seemed like. Setting up probably the rematch for the SmackDown Women's Championship at SummerSlam, which I've been saying, and even in my preview and predictions. In fact, actually, it was my predicted main event for WrestleMania Backlash 2021 in my predicted match card there, that they need to do Sasha and Bianca in a 30-minute Iron Woman match. With how much of a classic their match at WrestleMania was, I think these two would really knock out of the ballpark doing Iron Woman at SummerSlam. But as far as Sasha Banks turning heel again, perfect. I've always thought Sasha only turned face because of her feud with Bayley. Even afterwards, Sasha was always the heel seen in her feuds. Well, except for when she feuded with Carmella. She technically was somewhat of the heel when she feuded with Asuka for Survivor Series. And even with the build with Bianca, Sasha was clearly, the heel figure, even though they were both baby faces. But, these two made history together, and they're going to be going to SummerSlam, obviously with Sasha Banks, wanting to take her place back on top. And I said this before how many times, Sasha Banks is at her best as a heel. As a face, she can get away with it for a while. But I just think you want, the queen boss gimmick. You want Sasha Banks at her 100%, in her niche, in her prime. I just still always feel that Sasha Banks is just much more thrives much more as a heel. Just my opinion. And her being the heel in this feud with Bianca Belair, perfect. Again, they needed to have this at some point be face versus heel, and they picked the right one. Again, Sasha's awesome, but Bianca is more over. It's her time to shine. People want to see Bianca shine, so obviously make Sasha the heel to really, make this even better. And I'll say this too. After Sasha's done with Bianca, maybe go back to Raw. I kept thinking Bayley should go back to Raw. Ooh, goodness. Sorry, I have Raw on in the background right now, and apparently Nia Jax is busted open. Or, ow! She's not going to be saying my hole from that. But, we'll talk about that another day. But, yes, I think after Sasha's done feuding with Bianca, she should go over to Raw. Again, if Bayley was not hurt, I'd say it would be her moving over to Raw. But who knows? That probably would have worked better off. So, I will say they made the right move here. And I'm going to predict Sasha to move to Raw after her feud with Bianca ends. And that's my thoughts on Sasha Banks being a heel again. Great idea, great move, definitely need be. Again, it's definitely where I feel Sasha thrives the most. So what are your thoughts on Sasha Banks once again being a heel? Leave your thoughts down in the comments section below. Do you think her and Bianca should have an Iron Woman match at SummerSlam? Also leave your thoughts about that in the comments section below. Slap a like on the video. Subscribe for more content on my channel. Follow me on Twitter at DemandAirboy93. Until then, guys, this is the club. That's not the outro I always do. But until then, guys, as always, please stay tuned for more WWE Turn Alert.